Good morning, glad to have you. Good morning, Anambra, the discussion segment. As you can see, Christmas is already in the air, and ABS, your darling station is not going to be left behind, and that's what we'll be discussing in this topic this morning. We're talking about the ABS 2024 Christmas Fiesta, carols and awards that will be coming up tomorrow by 12 noon. A lot has really been happening. ABS is wearing a new Christmas look. If you were opportune to visit our corporate headquarters at Aroma, you definitely see that we are really in the top gear to give you a lasting Christmas feel and everything of such nature. But then we have as guests this morning none other than the MD, CEO of ABS, Mr. Christopher O. Moloku. Merry Christmas in advance.
Yeah, same to you. We're all in the Christmas mood. I've already gotten my Christmas hat.
You are, yeah. You're really looking like a Father Christmas, even though there's no white beard.
I'm Brother Christmas. I'm still upcoming Father Christmas. We're getting ready for tomorrow, which is our Christmas fiesta. Interestingly, to be my first here as MD of the ABS. So it promises to be an exciting one.
Well, it promises to be an exciting one. We can even see the change of, atmosphere within the ABS, coming in and see decorations and all whatnot.
Yeah. When we approach Christmas, there are two changes we always see. There is a natural change in the form of Hamatan.
Yeah.
And then there is the, I can't call it supernatural, but the artificial change where we cut out flowers and cut out decorations and put them all around the place. And the red, the green, and the yellow, of course the white, just to give it that Christmassy feel, something a little different. And everybody always looks forward to Christmas.
Yeah, everybody always looks forward to it. Like the Christmas Fiesta 2024 that will be happening tomorrow by 12 noon. Please, just give us an insight to this, and what do we expect to see come tomorrow?
Well, we expect the best of music. We have a couple of choirs put together for this. The ABS choir will be on ground. The thrillers and failures will enjoy some very great music. One of my favorites, which I'll be looking forward to, is a flutist, or is it a saxophonist who will be playing on the day, Chika. Fantastic young man who plays the saxophone very, very well. He'll also be one of our key features for the day. Then we also have choirs from all the churches who will be around to minister the word of God in music. The 9 lessons will be read by 9 key individuals who have in one way or the other contributed to the growth of our society, not just Orca, but Anambra in general. Some politicians, a cross-section of individuals will be reading, politicians to economists to home builders, to those in the media space. We expect quite a number of dignitaries also. We're expecting her honor, the state head of service. We expect her to be on ground for this event. We also expect Accountant General to be on ground for this event also. A couple of commissioners, the Commissioner for Information, my immediate boss, is expected to be around also. We expect AJ to be around there also. So we expect a whole lot of celebrities, and it's just a come, wine and dine event scheduled for 12 noon. We said let's kick it off as early as possible so everybody can go home and really enjoy the message that comes with the celebration. Well,
I can see a whole lot is being planned out, prepared for ABS come tomorrow 12 noon. But then at the same time, the Christmas comes with this aura of gifting, showing love, and then being there for one another.
Sure.
You understand? Is there any way this is going to be incorporated into what we'll be doing tomorrow? Let's say the kids will come around and then there will be some gifts for them, some presentation by Father Christmas and stuff like that. Even though I look like one, all I just need is...
Yeah, we've been looking for our Father Christmas. He ran away with our gifts. Well, we'll bring him back.
We'll bring him back.
I'm trying not to let the cat out of the bag, but there's a big giveaway going out tomorrow during the event. Even the committee is not aware. It was my own back pocket arrangement. You know, there's going to be a very big giveaway on the day of the event, and it will be to the best staff of ABS.
Wow.
The question is, how do we arrive at who the best staff is?
Wow.
You know, me, I don't even know. My own is that we give something big. You know, there are some kind of alerts that you hear.
Yeah.
One major problem I have with banking sector is they have no respect for money. You know, if I give you 20 naira, it is tin tin tin. If I give you 20 million naira, it's the same tin tin tin. There has to be a base, added to bigger amount. So what we're going to give is a serious bing bing bing, you know, and it's not even going to be in cash. It's going to be, let me not go further. But there are some awards which we've lined up, to give out to a couple of individuals. One of which would be the most dedicated staff of the ABS. So it's something to look forward and look out for.
Well, that is really, really good. For those that are watching us and you know you have somebody working here at ABS, you definitely need to tell the person that if you don't bring that award home, then something is definitely wrong. Mm-hmm. Now, bringing about the groove of the Christmas and everything with the new millennial coining of December to be Dirty December, is it just going to be the carol stuff? Are we going to have something for, the millennials to dance to or merriment?
The DJ of the day is Magic Fingers. So I think that sums it up. Well, if he's going to take us to Cloud 9 with his music, well, so be it. If he says let's stay on Earth, so be it. But definitely there's going to be some dance way after the event. Once it kicks off by 12, more or less it will take the duration of a regular old school Indian film. That's about 3 hours. So we're done in 3 hours. Say 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, we're done. But the day is not done. So definitely there's going to be music, which comes with dance. So definitely there will be some dancing. There will be some games, hopefully, for the event also. So it's going to be a whole...
It's going to be a mixture of everything, carrying everybody.
It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot put together for this. And enjoying every single person. Make out time, come around. But you must look like Christmas.
Wow.
Yeah, you must look like Christmas. You must either wear red, white, or green. Or wear all of them. Don't wear rainbow, just red, white, or green. I'm wearing red and white this morning. Every other person should wear red, white, or green. Look like this season.
The MD has said it all, and that's going to be what permits you to really stand out tomorrow for the Christmas event. Now, this is, like you said, this is your first.
Yeah.
Sometimes the first is always more like checking, trying to check what the weather is like, see things. What are we going to be seeing come the next edition of this? Having done the first one, let's see what the second one is going to be.
First and foremost, I had no time to plan this. True confession. I had no time to plan this because I was announced September 5th. Officially, I came in September 12th to thereabout. I got to know about this whole arrangement towards the first week of November. So, more or less, the team has been able to crack something up in 6 weeks, which is fair. The way I normally plan, I take my time. Like pregnancy, it has to be like 9 months. You understand? I take my time, So hopefully 2025 ABS Christmas is going to be wow.
Wow.
This one is wow. Mm-hmm. That will be wow. It's going to be a different level. It's going to be much more better organized, better gifts, better giveaways, better food, better partners and partnerships. It's going to be a way bigger event than this. But this one is a good way to test the waters, and let's just have the fun for this one. But keep 2025 in mind. It's going to be big. Now it's going to be, don't worry, it's going to blow you away for good.
Yeah,
blow you away for good.
Now, away from the Christmas, still talking about the festivities, what is it, the atmosphere been like since you assumed office, the MD, CEO? of the ABS, you know, one of the flagship radio houses and TV houses in the Southeast. What has that elevation been like to your person and the experience that you're bringing on board?
Okay, there are two key things there. Number one is the ABS itself, and then my person. I'm from the private sector. I'm from organized labor. I'm from using little to do a lot, you know, and here I have a lot to do little, you know, so there's a bit of a difference. There's also a bit of a difference in attitude and approach to work. I am a let's get it done immediately, but most states, FMs, and of course, similar to the EBS, we believe in bureaucracy. Oh, it has to go through
Channel of
this one and
like
then
that.
this one before it gets to this one, and then someone will now send you a message, sir, can you please sign off on this? I'm a hands-on person. You know, sometimes someone has to call me, Oga, your MD, stay in your office, send somebody, they will get it done. But I believe in the old maxim, if you want something done well, do it yourself.
Do it yourself.
You know, so it's been a bit of a cultural shake for me, in the sense that I'm used to driving myself, and now someone says I'm your driver. I'm used to opening my doors and keeping my key in my pocket, and someone says, okay, I'm your secretary, that's my job. You know, you can't take my job away from me. So there are a couple of things that are different, and then again, when it comes to what I'm bringing in, we've moved from the age of the millennials to the Gen Zs, and we're even going to a new one now. We're now in the AI era, where almost everything is being done by artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
You know, any car made from 2020 down has an AI app in it, you know, and most governments are now leveraging on same. I mean, there are now driverless cars. We have no key cars, where you come in and just put your hand and then the car kickstarts, you know. So there's a major departure from analog to digital. There's a major move from old technology to new technology, you know. So these are some of the things I'm bringing in. Hopefully with proper funding from the government, we'll be able to refurbish the ABS and not just make it the heartbeat of the East, we'll make it the heartbeat of the whole nation.
Yeah.
You know, it's feasible, it's possible, it just needs the support we want. There are two things, I always say there are two things that makes an organization work. The very first is not money, the first is ideas. So now the ideas are here, the second is the money.
Implementation.
Yeah. So when you bring the ideas first, you bring the money in. We always say, if you give a man without a dream ₦1 million, he will waste it on a dream. If you give a man with a dream ₦1 million, he will use it on a dream. There's a difference. So now we have a dream, we're waiting for the funding for the dream.
Talking about having a dream and then waiting for the funding to the dream, out there, people are, you know, giving good commendations about transformation that has actually been, you know, taking place, happening as in our ardent listener, because we have a very wide range of listeners here. And they've been talking about the changes witnessed and everything. That is probably your idea working, but
Yes.
there's no implementation on the financial aspect of it.
Yeah.
So when you now have the financial implication to take this, what would those ardent listeners, lovers of ABS, now expect to see in the nearest future?
Something that they will hit their chest and say, Nka, Nkany, this is ours, you know. While I can't take full credit for most of the changes we've had in the ABS, I can't take full credit because no matter how good the brain is, if the legs are not functioning, you're stuck in one place.
Yeah.
You know, so I've had foot soldiers who have had to, you know, put in a night shift to make sure that some of the ideas which the MD has are brought to reality, you know, from people like the TV manager, Ify, to Steve, who is my PA, to the DP, to the DNCA. You know, everybody has a role to play. You know, there are times I've had to meet with the presenters to explain, this is what I want, and I say it again, and I say it again, and I say it again. They say repetition is the beginning of understanding. When you keep on repeating a thing, people get to understand exactly where the goal is. And like the governor he's very intentional in what he wants and what he is doing. And I think more or less I may have picked up a lot of that from meetings with him. I'm quite intentional in everything I want to do. You know, this is where I'm going. Everybody focus, this is the vision. Yes, there are trees here, there are flowers over here. Smell the flowers, look at the trees, but remember this is the focus, this is where we're headed. Like the governor would say, we are still pricing beans in the market and they're already smelling moi moi. We are just starting and everybody's already seeing that one or two things are being done properly. And hopefully, once we get the right financial backing, a whole lot will be brought back to the ABS. I won't say we'll go back to our glory days. I'll say we will surpass our glory days, because my yesterday can never be better than my today. It's not possible. I only use my yesterday as comparison for today, which will lead to a better tomorrow. Yeah.
Talking about the Christmas, the Fiesta that's going to be happening tomorrow, you said something that was really, really catchy. And to every staff of ABS, or to any person that has a relation, you know, a parent or whatever, working at ABS, there is something you said that really, you know, that was really catchy. Award for best staff.
Yeah.
Is that a tool to improve the working abilities of staff here, or is just something Chris Moloku is bringing to ABS?
It's a way of saying, I see you. You know, there are people who do stuff and we walk past them. You know, they are doing their job and you just walk past them. Oh, my job is just to clean the studio. My job is, nobody sees these people. My job is just to open the door and say, good morning, sir. That's my job. My job is just to open the gate when it's time. My job is to convey the presenters from wherever they are to the office. You know, everybody's got a job. And when everybody does their job, like I say, the strength of a chain is its weakest link. Yeah. You get. So when everybody does their job, the whole circle goes round. The essence of reward or award is to reward hard work. When you give an award, you're telling somebody, work harder. You get. So that's the essence of it. It's not a show of opulence. Oh, I have money, so I want to spend it. Nah, it makes no sense. I'm still looking for chicken to buy. The chicken is very expensive. I'm looking for fairly used chicken because original chicken now is very expensive. So, but it's not a show of money. It's a show of character. It's a show of strength. It's a show of reward for work well done. You know, it's a way of saying we see you, we love you, we thank you, and we hope that 2025 you will do better.
Well, 2025 you'll do better. Christmas Fiesta 2024, carols, dance, music, everything that has to do with Christmas. Gifting will definitely be available to every person that wants to be part of what we'll be doing tomorrow. 12 noon at ABS corporate headquarters along Aroma. And like the MD said, come dressed in either white, red, or a combination of the Christmas colors, and then we'll definitely have to give you one or two things. But then, you said about music will be played, carols from different, you know, denominations.
Yeah.
Will be. Would there be traditional gong?
Well,
you know, to go with the Christmas.
Well, that is left for the organizers to decide. My own is to preside, but they will decide.
Okay.
They will tell us if they are going to bring Atilogu dancers to come up before. But something I'm looking forward to, the ABS choral. I'd love to see them. I told them yesterday that it's unfortunate they didn't tell me in time. I'm a very good tenor, and I would have helped the choir, but they didn't tell me in time. So, but I'd like to see the music. You know, I'm a music person. I'd like to see the music. I'd like to see the dance. And I didn't say this, the compare for the evening or for the day is going to be a mixture. You know, we're going to have some of our old hands, some of our young hands. It's going to be a mixture of any and everybody, you know, on the day. So it promises to be an exciting event. And like we'd say when we're going to church, come one, come all.
No gate fee, nothing?
No, there are no gate fees, but just dress decently. You know, come as you are, but decently. Like I said, white, red, or green. Those colors will take you straight through the gates and into the event. Well,
that's coming from the MD, CEO of the ABS, talking about the ABS Fiesta that is coming up tomorrow. The banners are there. If you listen to the radio, you definitely hear the jingles. Even on the TV too, it's all you know, playing out there, creating the necessary awareness, because that's what we do best: creating awareness, sensitizing people on happenings in and around Anambra State. Well, let me just say, okay, now you said there's not going to be what is it called, tickets at the door.
No.
Would there going to be raffle for people outside to win, not just the in-house award for best staff? Is there anything?
I think there's an award for the first family to come. So if you're coming with a family of 3. Don't say my sister, my sister's husband, and my great
So by 12 noon,
yeah,
the first family to get an award.
Yes, it's a gift for them. You know, so it's well put together, and it's going to be gifts and more gifts. So make yourself available. Security is paramount, so there will be security. Good enough, the premises is secured, so. There will be security for this event, so you don't have to bother too much.
And there's enough space.
There's no space to jump around. The trees you see now by tomorrow would look more like Christmas trees. That's right in front of the studios.
Yeah.
You know, so it's going to be, it's something to look forward to.
No problem. Something to look forward to. But before then, let us give you something to whet your appetite with the ABS Christmas jingle. Don't go anywhere. The show continues shortly after this.
Anambra Broadcasting Service, ABS, invites you to her 2024 Carols and 9 Lessons and Awards to distinguished individuals, featuring Heartbeat Chorale of ABS, Church of Pentecost Choir, Oka,
St. Michael's and All Angels Church Choir, Ifite, Oka,
Divine Mercy Choir, Catholic Chaplaincy, Amakoka, Angelic Voices Choir, St. Joseph the Walker Chaplaincy, Unizik, Oka.
in musical adoration of Christ the Newborn King.
Date, Wednesday, 18th December 2024. Time, 12 p.m. Venue, ABS Headquarters near Aroma Junction, Oka. Chairman of the occasion, Honorable Samuel Onye Maneto, MD CEO, Dynamo Group Limited.
For sponsorship and other inquiries, please call Uju on 0803-552-4286 or Ifi on 0803-957-4516.
The ABS 2024 Carols and 9 Lessons come award ceremonies. Come, let us worship Christ, the newborn King.
Glad to have you up. In the studio here, we have the MD, CEO of ABS, talking about the Fiesta, the Christmas Fiesta carols that will be happening tomorrow. Come, let us worship Christ, the newborn King. And that's the season, the reason for the season. And a whole lot will be happening tomorrow. The MD has said a whole lot that will be happening tomorrow. And if you are a fan of ABS and if you're a fan of Christmas season, there is every reason for you to be at ABS tomorrow by 12 noon, because you just might stand a chance to win a very, very good prize for being there. Come with your red, white, or green attire. Just be in the Christmas colors for tomorrow's event, and I'm sure you will definitely leave there very happy and refreshed with a lot of side attractions that will be happening there. Quickly, before we call it a wrap, you've already told us that come next year, what we'll be seeing will be, something bigger, wow, something that will wow us more than this. Can you just give us a little insight? Because
into next year?
Yeah. If you're a football fan, there is always a pre-season review.
But
that whets your appetite to what you expect.
You don't preview next season when this season have not finished now.
But if, like I said, if you're a football fan, you should know how football happens. Even before the season ends, some club sides have already pegged players that they will sign.
Liverpool is topping the league. Chelsea is following. Arsenal is third. Liverpool cannot be telling us, don't worry, this season will soon finish. Next season we will need to. No, you will wait till this season ends. So let us finish this one. Then next season, wow.
Sincerely speaking, I can't really wait for this wow because I love surprises too, and at the same time, anticipated surprises is really what I love. Well, on this note, we shall be calling it, wrapping it up with the MD CEO, Chris Moloku, MD CEO, Oga Patapata of ABS. Thank you so much for making yourself available.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate the time. I didn't know I looked this good on TV, by the way. Probably we should do this again or maybe more often.
No problem.
We hope, indeed, the message for the season is always give and give, and when God blesses you, it's not time for you to build higher fences. It's time for you to build longer tables to feed more people. So for our friends who are very, very comfortable in the society, we enjoy you. Join us, and you just might be making somebody's life better, at the end of the day. For our friends who are not doing too well, we invite you to come around, The reason for the season is the bread of Christ. God gave, He loved the world so much, and He gave as an example for every single one of us to give, There's more blessing in giving than there is in receiving. So let's give something else today. No, not insults. No, not problems. Give something that will make somebody a better person. Once again, thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. I still remain Ajuluchuku Okabwe. Tomorrow, we'll definitely continue on Good Morning Anambra. Bye for now.
Anambra Broadcasting Service, ABS, invites you to her 2024 Carols and 9 Lessons and Awards to Distinguished Individuals, featuring Heartbeat Chorale of ABS, Church of Pentecost Choir, Oka,
St. Michael's and All Angels Church Choir, Ifite, Oka,
Divine Mercy Choir, Catholic Chaplaincy, Amakoka, Angelic Voices Choir, St. Joseph the Walker Chaplaincy, Unizik, Oka.
in musical adoration of Christ the Newborn King.
Date, Wednesday, 18th December 2024. Time, 12 p.m. Venue, ABS Headquarters near Aroma Junction, Oka. Chairman of the occasion, Honorable Samuel Onyema Neto, MD CEO, Dynamo Group Limited.
For sponsorship and other inquiries, please call Uju on 0803-552-4286 or Ifi on 0803-957-4516.
The ABS 2024 Carols and 9 Lessons award ceremonies. Come, let us worship Christ, the newborn King.